those that aren't familiar with you and your game, what do you bring? What will you show with this team?
I really do, I think, a bunch of everything. Can guard 1 through 5. Really, I think I'm a decent, really good defender. Get my hands on deflections, guard the best offensive player every night. Offensively, I think I'm plug and play, figure it out on the fly, play off the great guys we have. So just starting to figure it out.
What was your reaction to the trade?
I was at we just finished the game. I was at the bar, this place called Cherries. Love that place. But I mean, I knew at some point it might happen, so I really wasn't too surprised. I seen BI got traded and no names came out first, and I knew it could have been me. So.
What gave you that possibility that you knew that it might happen?
Expiring deal. They're going in a different direction. Just had talks with those guys up in Toronto. They were super great, keeping me in touch about everything that was going on. But yeah, I knew it was a possibility.
A lot of people have talked about you playing 1 through 5 throughout your career. How do you see your fit with this particular team?
I think it's the same, right? Just plug and play. I mean, obviously, Z's a little different. Sometimes they put the 5 on him, but playing off Trey, CJ, a few other Trey, and CJ, Zion, and a few other guys when they get back next year, it'd be great to figure it out.
Into that, maybe this is an opportunity for you to boast about yourself. But can you speak to your versatility playing?
Yeah, just plug and play. Like offensively, I can set screens, roll. I think my IQ is great out there. So just giving what the defense gives me, and then the defensive end just be super aggressive.
Bruce, are you close to any of the players here on this existing roster?
I'm not. I don't really know too many of the guys. I mean, I know I'm playing against them, right? But not on a personal level. So I look forward to doing that.
Bruce, what was it like playing against Zion? Now you're going to be teammates with him.
Yeah, it was insane. Just the way he scores the ball looks so effortless. How big and strong he is, and how fast he is with the size he has on him is insane.
When did y'all get here? When did you get here?
Yesterday.
And then early impressions of New Orleans. I know it's unbelievable.
The airport was insane because of the Super Bowl. Yeah, it was insane. Other than that, I love the weather. My joints feel good, body feels amazing. But other than that, I haven't really done too much, so I haven't spent much time here either, so I got to figure it out.
It gets a lot hotter than this, by the way.
I mean, I went to Miami, so,
What would you say is, what are your professional goals for the remainder of the season, and do you view this as any kind of interview either for them or for you?
For sure. Just know I'm an expiring deal. I'll be a free agent next year on a team that wants to win when the guys get back. Just try to, and I got traded for a big piece, like a former All-Star. So just showing that I'm healthy and that I fit with this team going into the future.
Do you think New Orleans could be a good place for you to maximize your value in this, upcoming free agent class?
Yeah, I think so. Listen, I've been on 6 teams in 7 years, so I'm tired of moving. So I want to find a home, and if this is the place, this is the place.
And Bruce, your rookie year, you play alongside Blake Griffin up in Detroit. How does his game and his athleticism compare to what you see out of Zion?
See, I didn't play with Blake when he was Blake, right? He was towards the end of his career. He still was an all-star, but he wasn't as explosive as he was. But I mean, I don't really know. I gotta think about that one.
Personality-wise, what do the fans need to know about you?
I like to talk a little bit of smack if it's to get me going a little bit. Show a lot of emotion. I play extremely hard, dive on loose balls, make effort plays. So.
And once you're a guy that wins a championship, everybody kind of looks at you as a guy with championship experience. People want to tap you and say, hey, what does it take to get to that level? How much do you kind of take pride in that and being a guy who can help some of the younger guys?
I think I did that in Toronto, right? They wanted me kind of be a vet out in Toronto with the young guys coming in. So whatever they want to learn and need to learn, I'm here to share anything I know. And also, dating back to the finals, I seen Coach there. They were there watching, sitting courtside. So they kind of were there. They seen what I seen, but even though I was out there, they were there to watch us play.
Did that, like you mentioned, seeing them there at the game, did that make any type of impression on you? Maybe not at the time you're locked.
Not at the time, but now looking back, it's like they definitely want to win, and they want to get to that level of basketball. And I think we have the pieces to do that.
Bruce, how much of a blessing has it been to play with a lot of all-time greats, right? Besides Blake Griffin, KD, Kyrie, and whoever else on the
It's been great, right? Just learning each year has been different for me, different role, different situations. Like you said, Blake, I had the ball in my hands to create and play off Blake, and then KD and James, I was a 5, right? Setting screens and rolling. But just learning a lot from them. That's why I feel like I'm so smart out there on the floor and take whatever the team gives me, because I've seen when people leave me open and when they want me to get off the line. So just the IQ that they instilled in me has been great.
Yeah, you feel like the IQ and that experience can really help a team like this one?
Yeah, 100%.
And where did that kind of versatility come from? I mean, most players don't grow up playing out of their position. Like, where did it come from?
I think the league, right? I mean, I had the ball in my hands my whole life until I got to the NBA, right? And then not everyone can be a superstar. Not everyone can have the ball in their hands at all times. So you got to fit a role to stick. And my goal was to play multiple years in the league and not be first contract and out. So, I mean, it was a pride thing for me and put my pride aside, and it's worked out.
You mentioned 6 teams kind of in 7 years, and you're looking for a long-term home. What about kind of this roster in this place? I know it's only been a day or so, but what about this roster in this place makes you think that this could, potentially be that home that you?
Yeah, I would say age-wise, we're all around. I mean, other than a few young guys, but like CJ, DJ, we're all around the same age, and they want to win now, and that's the biggest thing for me. I just won a championship 2 years ago, and I'm trying to do that again. It was nothing like it.
Have you had any conversations with anybody like Dejounte?
I seen him today. He was getting some rehab in. Didn't talk too much because he was kind of in and out. And he's, obviously dealing with his injury. So, but as the guys roll in, they had a day off today. I'll speak to him.
What have conversations with Willie and Griff been like these past 4 days?
Really, we have a meeting after this, so just small talk, getting to know each other, and then what our plan is for the second half of the season.
And you know Kelly better than us. What do you think fans should expect from him?
Stretch 5, super smart, talented, can make plays with the ball in his hand, plays extremely hard.
If it's part of the plan, you ready to go in tomorrow night?
100%.
Do you expect to? Or?
I don't know. Whatever they tell me to do, I'll do. But if I'm available, I'm available.
Thank you.
So,
Good to meet you, Bruce. Thank you.